Hi, Assalamualaikum to our beloved Madam Jamhira. My groupmate and I from Group 4 will present the title National Tourism Policy 2020 until 2030 under Ministry of Tourism in Malaysia. Let's begin. Policy is a set of principles, rules, guidelines or regulations established by an organization, government or other authoritative entity to guide decision-making and behavior within a specific context. Tourism refers to the activity of travelling for pleasure, leisure, relaxation, cultural exploration or business purposes to destinations outside one's usual environment. The government launched the National Tourism Policy (NTP) 2020 until 2030 on 22 December 2020 to ensure the continuity of the country's tourism industry and make Malaysia a preferred tourist destination globally. Key approaches in achieving the NTP's agenda include effective recovery of the tourism industry based on new norms, strengthening competitiveness, sustainable and inclusive tourism development, as well as disaster risk management.
The first policy problem is insufficient diversification of tourism destination. For example, many tourists has flocked to Kuala Lumpur for its vibrant city life, shopping centres and cultural attractions, while in Penang and Langkawi are known for their beautiful natural beaches and historical sites. The focus of this area has led to a lack of attention to other regions with untapped tourism potential. According to an article, Langkawi Tourism Association has alerted visitors that a sharp drop in domestic travels could put Langkawi in danger of turning into a ghost town. This is why the government must act quickly to address the serious challenges facing Langkawi hospitality industry, which is heavily dependent on tourism. This will lead to negative effects such as overdependence in specific location, limited economic opportunities, pressure in infrastructure and environment, neglecting the natural diversity and missed opportunity for the economic development.
The second problem is that Malaysia is not improving and focusing on the use that aligns between digitalization and the industrial revolution in the tourism sector. In this era of globalization, the use of information technology (IT) is very important and a common thing used by everyone. A border analysis by McKinsey and Company in 2018 showcased substantial productivity gains ranging from 10% to 50% among early adopters for IR technologies in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations region. This shows that for IR has a huge impact on the country, and the government of Malaysia needs to emphasize and focus more on using digital technologies aligned with the industrial evolution. Next, the tourism industry lags in updates and is slow to standardize the new system toward modernization due to a lack of skills and expertise and still stuck in comfort zone. For an example, to change the hospitality industry to the Hospital Industry 4.0, Internet of Things, Malaysia is still lack and need to improve the added value to tourism through innovation, knowledge, technology and creativity. In the hospitality industry, technology offers the potential to deliver comprehensive services through interconnected devices. It needs to be highlighted to attract people because the concept of today's time is concerned with easy, fast and economical.
Firstly, the growth of Malaysia's tourism industry has not translated into improved working conditions for many workers, highlighting the persistent issues of inadequate labor standard protection. Despite the sector's expansion, a substantial portion of the workforce continues to endure precarious employment conditions characterized by low wages, excessive working hours, and a lack of access to essential labor rights such as overtime pay and social benefits. This disparity underscores the urgent need for measures to safeguard the well-being and the rights of workers within the tourism sector, ensuring that they are afforded fair and dignified treatment in the workplace. Secondly, the profound link between inadequate labour standard and the tourism sector term stems from its heavy reliance on the hospitality and service industry. In Malaysia, a significant proportion of the workforce is employed in roles directly related to tourism, including hotel staff, tour guides, and restaurant workers. As such, the prevalence of substandard labour practice within this sector not only impact individual workers but also tarnish the reputation of the tourism industry as a whole. Addressing labour rights violation within the tourism supply chain is therefore imperative to uphold the sector integrity and sustain its long-term growth. Not only that, fostering greater transparency and accountability within the tourism supply chain is essential for identifying and addressing labour abuses effectively. By promoting collaboration between industry stakeholders, government agencies, and civil society organizations, Malaysia can establish mechanisms for monitoring and reporting labour rights violence across various tourism-related activities. This approach not only serves to protect vulnerable workers from exploitation, but also encourages responsible business practice among employers, ultimately contributing to a more ethical and sustainable tourism industry. Lastly, initiatives aimed at enhancing skill development and promoting fair employment practices play a crucial role in empowering workers and elevating labour standards across the tourism industry. By investing in training programs that equip workers with relevant skill and knowledge, Malaysia can enhance their employability and bargaining power within the job market. Additionally, promoting fair employment practices such as non-discriminatory hiring policies and adherence to labour laws can help create a conducive environment for workers to thrive and contribute to the sector's growth. Through these efforts, Malaysia can work towards achieving a more equitable and socially responsible tourism industry that benefits both workers and businesses alike.
The first objective is to nurture demand sophistication by increasing the depth of the tourist experience in support of customized and discerning travel.
Next objective is to embrace the whole spectrum of digitalization will provide the necessary tools for the tourism industry to be internationally connected, perform rigorous data analysis of tourism future and shorten the supply chain.
Objective number 3 is to help develop domestic tourism and promote the investment in the country, as well provide increased employment opportunities.
The first strategy is enhanced demand sophistication. There are 3 products which have been done, which are product diversification, destination development, and cultural preservation or heritage conservation. Firstly, product diversification, which means encouraging the development of suitable tourism products and experience tailored to sophisticated travelers, such as luxury resort, wellness resort, ecotourism, and others. For example, in Malaysia, is known for its rubber and palm oil export, is diversifying its agriculture sector to include tropical fruits like durian. Secondly, destination development, which means investing in infrastructure development and destination enhancement projects to improve its attractiveness and accessibility to tourism destination. This includes upgrading transportation networks, accommodations, attractives, and amenities to meet the expectations of sophisticated travelers. For example, for adventure and ecotourism, Langkawi is considered as a paradise which have UNESCO World Heritage Site, Kilim Forest Park, which provides guides, boat tours through mangrove forests, lime grove coves, and secret lagoons where guests can see the wildlife such as otters, monkeys, and eagles. And last but not least, cultural preservation and heritage conservation is to preserve and promote Malaysia's rich culture, heritage, and historical sites as part of the tourism experience. For example, Langkawi has a rich culture past in addition to its cultural charms and natural charms. Historical sites such as Masuri tombs, which narrates the story of a local maiden, Masuri, and her tragedy end, are often for exploration for the tourists.
Next strategies based on the previous objectives of number 2 highlighted to smart tourism. Before we go details on these strategies, what is smart tourism? Smart tourism is rooted in the utilization of advanced technology to seamlessly connect, interact and provide services to visitors, thereby enhancing the overall destination experience. The strategic action involves optimizing e-marketing through strategic partnership forged between the government and the tourism industry. By fostering smart collaborations, it's aimed to elevate synergies between governmental bodies and industry stakeholders to propel digitalization efforts forward. As can be seen as part of the NTP, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture in collaborations with industry associations has developed and put into action the Tourism Recovery Plan. Through the TRP, MOHD aims to rejuvenate domestic tourism by introducing innovative and appealing travel packages through digital platforms. Additionally, the plan includes incentives and promotions in the form of e-vouchers, as well as leveraging technologies such as cashless payment system and online booking platforms in the aims to ensuring their safety and convenience to them. In addition, embrace but regulate the sharing economy to encourage innovation. This strategies action to make it easier for knowledge of information to spread widely, because this digitization system can lead to widespread throughout the world. According to Jonas Sohi as a Tourism Malaysia Senior Deputy Director Production 2021, highlighted that the brochure's content is designed to be easily shareable across a variety of social media platforms. Users can interact and explore destinations in Malaysia from the microsite digital brochure as compared to before. It can be viewed using various devices from phones, tablets and laptops. For example, Tourism Malaysia has digitized Kuala Lumpur, the dazzling capital city. Lastly, consolidate the visitor economy to optimize the tourism value chain. This can improve the visitor economy in rural areas through digitization involving the utilization of technology to enhance the tourism experience, promote local attractions and streamline operations. As can be seen, smart community-based tourism in Malaysia. The government has invested in both physical infrastructure and information and community technology (ICT) in rural regions to enable local communities to connect with the wider world. CBT has enhanced the standard of living in local communities by generating numerous job opportunities. For instance, the establishment of Bidayuh Bid product is attributed to the presence of Giam homestay. Within homestay areas, small businesses have flourished, including local handicrafts and food cottage industries.
Investing in education and skill building programs tailored to the needs of the tourism sector is essential for upskilling Malaysia's human capital. By identifying the specific competencies required within the industry, such as language proficiency, customer service skills, and cultural awareness, targeted educational initiatives can be developed to address these needs. For instance, vocational training programs focusing on hospitality management, tour guiding, and culinary arts can equip individuals with the practical skills and knowledge necessary to excel in their roles within the tourism sector. Moreover, partnerships between educational institutions and industry stakeholders can ensure that curriculum content remains relevant and aligned with the evolving industry trends, thereby enhancing the employability of graduates and meeting the growing demand for skilled workforce in the tourism sector. Next, transforming human capital development to foster a service culture characterized by warmth and professionalism is equally crucial for advancing Malaysia's tourism offerings. Beyond technical skills, cultivating a mindset of service excellence among workers is paramount for delivering memorable experiences to visitors. This involves instilling values of courtesy, empathy, and attention to detail, which are essential for building rapport with guests and exceeding their expectations. Through training programs and initiatives focused on customer service excellence, Malaysia can nurture a service-oriented culture that sets it apart as a preferred tourist destination. By embodying the principle of warmth and professionalism, tourism professionals can create lasting impressions that inspire loyalty and positive word of mouth, thereby contributing to the sustainable growth of Malaysia's tourism industry.
The first range is increased economic growth. Malaysia economy continues to grow healthily in the third quarter of 2023. Growth momentum has improved dramatically from the fourth quarter of 2022, when it declined by 1.7% quarter-over-quarter. Malaysia investment in tourism infrastructure promote economic growth and prosperity. Next, tourism brings in money from outside the local economy when tourists spend money on lodging, food, transportation and souvenirs. For example, in Malaysia, there was various food from its different nations such as chapati and nasi lemak. This expenditure generates a stream of cash that circulates through the local economy, benefiting both business and individuals. Furthermore, the strength is tourism helps to diversify the economy by giving an extra source of income and economic activity outside of conventional sectors like agriculture, industry and services. Diversification reduces reliance on a single industry while increasing overall economic resiliency by reducing the reliance on a single industry. Malaysia can become more resilient to economic downturns and global market fluctuations.
According to Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Muhammad Bahtiar Wanci, the tourism sector provided 3.4 million job opportunities in 2019, equivalent to 23.4% of the total job in the country. Furthermore, he added the total potential of the tourism sector in creating job opportunity is great coupled with the increase in the number of tourism from all over the world to Malaysia. Muhammad Bahtiar mentioned this at the press conference for the BM2 2020 campaign launch at the Pahang state level. The Industrial Revolution and digitalization have combined to provide new job opportunities and change the nature of existing roles. The use of modern technology like big data, blockchain, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things has revolutionized the tourism operation and service and is the driving force behind this development. For instance, with the development of online travel agency and hotel booking system, the tourism sector has led the way in digitized commercial operation. Digitalization and the Industrial Revolution can empower small, medium and independent hospitality and tourism firms in emerging and developing nations by democratizing technology. More job opportunities may result from this, and it may also support the growth of tourism in an economically sustainable manner. The tourism industry alignment with the digitalization and the Industrial Revolution has led to the development of smart travel destination and facilitation, as well as the creation of new job opportunities and the transformation of old positions.
The next step is by upskilling human capital. It can develop competitive tourism. Effective human capital manage generate income, creating and reducing unemployment. For example, it leads to more job opportunities, including booking accommodation, food and beverage, and also hospitality and transportation. As in the graph in 2022, around 3.61 million were employed in the tourism sector in Malaysia, as increased from around 3.52 million people employed in the previous year. Tourism is one of the Malaysia's biggest sector for employment, making up just under a quarter of all employment. Third, the quality of the tourism destinations is influenced by its human capital, which includes employees' knowledge, habits, competence, motivations, and also personality attributes.
The first witnesses is is lack of innovation, which leads to missed opportunities for improvement. This is because there exists inefficient knowledge transfer that leads to weak propensity toward collaboration in innovation. For example, destination may struggle to learn from each other's success and failures in areas such as destination management, marketing strategies, and infrastructure development. The next sign of lack of innovation is an over-reliance on a single industry. A lack of innovation can increase reliance on established tourism strategies and revenue streams, such as mass tourism or reliance on certain source market. This reliance may make location and businesses more sensitive to external shocks, like economic downturn or change in customer behavior. Third, negative social consequences. Tourist surge can cause displacement of local inhabitants and cultural identities, resulting in a loss of diversity. This phenomenon is frequently caused by the need to satisfy tourists, and it has the potential to destroy local customs.
The term low quality service describes a variety of inadequacies in the hospitality, experience, and assistance that travelers receive that fall short of their expectation or the norms set by the industry. In the tourism industry, workers often lack inadequate training and opportunities for skill development. This will indirectly cause customer satisfaction to decrease. Other than that, when traveling, customers may not be satisfied with their overall travel experience if they deal with an untrained or poorly trained service provider. This dissatisfaction can affect the reputation of the location itself, thus lead to negative reviews, decreased repeat. As a result, without appropriate and sufficient training, the quality of service will decline. However, digital skills gap may result from inadequate professional training and upskill opportunities in the tourism sector, which would hinder the sector's ability to fully benefit from digitalization and the industry revolution. The industry capacity to integrate digital technologies, streamline operations, and provide high-quality service that satisfy the need of contemporary traveler may be hampered by this training and development gap. Investing in comprehensive training program that emphasize digital skill, technology integration, and innovation is imperative for the tourism business. In the age of digitalization and industrial revolution, the industry may enable its staff to adapt to the digital transformation, improve service quality, and spur sustainable growth by giving them access to high-quality training and upskill possibilities.
One of the weaknesses in the tourism sector is lack of skilled workers. Malaysia tourism has not recovered from a lack skilled labor. There still has a lack of personal and interpersonal competency like thinking skill, lack of soft skill, general skill, and also poor English communication. Other than that, there is a poor salary and a work overload through the tourism industry. Hotel and food beverage staff experience significant emotional exhaustion due to the low pay and also work-related stress.
Due to lack of innovation, it is essential to increase education and awareness. Tourism has the ability to contribute to long-term growth if properly handled. Understanding sustainable tourism practice, such as reducing environmental harm, protecting cultural heritage, and assisting local people, is vital to ensuring that tourism benefits both present and future generations. Raising tourist awareness of the repercussion of their activities can result in more conscious and environmentally responsible behavior. In addition, the recommendation is to stay competitive by adaptable management strategies, stay current on market developments, traveler preferences, and upcoming locations. This is because given the unpredictable nature of tourism demand, flexible management solution can assist destination in responding to exchange and mitigating negative effects. Furthermore, making government regulation and policies is also the recommendation to avoid negative impact on society. Governments can adopt regulation and policies to address tourism weaknesses. This could include zoning, environment regulation to avoid cultural heritage exploitation, and policies to ensure that tourism revenue is distributed fairly.
Quality assurance and standard are terms used to describe the methodical procedure and standard used to guarantee that goods and service continually satisfy customer expectation and specify quality requirement. Within the tourism sector, quality assurance refers to putting policies and procedures in place to keep an eye on access and enhance the caliber of service offered to visitors. This action to intend to maintain destination competitiveness, increase consumer happiness, and encourage the growth of sustainable tourism. For example, specify and implement quality assurance procedure for accommodation, food, tourists, and attraction for the tourism sector. Tourism industry. To carry out the procedure, carry out routine inspection and standardization, and customer feedback is one of the elements involved. Conduct regular routine inspection to verify that standards are being followed. Indirectly, it can quickly detect ways to overcome any deficiency. Other than that, implement accreditation or certification scheme that recognize business that adhere to high standard of service quality, safety, and sustainability. For example, by awarding the Malaysia Tourism Quality Assurance (MyTQA) certificate, the Ministry of Tourism acknowledged travel agency that offer top-notch service. The government of Malaysia created this certificate as part of an effort to raise the standard of facility and service for traveler-related goods.
Lastly, to solve the problems of lack of skilled workers, the government can make initiatives to motivate employees, like they can raising the bonuses and rewards and delegate tasks based on the job description, schedule, standard operating procedure, and collaboration to reduce the work-related stress. And although involvement of SYAMIMI can sustain the industry and academic through participants in tourism and community activity, including volunteerism, education, potential collaboration, to upgrading skill of workers in tourism industry.
To sum up, the government rules and regulations are essential in addressing the weakness in the tourism industry. This includes safeguarding cultural treasure, delicate ecosystem, and equitable sharing of tourism-related income. Creating policies that are inclusive and sustainable can help minimize adverse effects on the environment and society. Thus, the importance of innovation and sustainable practice. In order to overcome the weakness present in the tourism sector, creativity, knowledge, and concurrencies are required.